They are fighting the battle.
Once dollars began to roll, everything changed.
Within the next 10, 15 years, we might lose.
Tremendous growth in the last couple of years. I see that continuing at least for the next 10 years.
The gullah culture is slipping away.
The culture is still the same. The language is still the same. The cuisine is still the same. But things hadn't changed that much.
The gullah tradition, the islands used to be isolated, poor, and minority populated. And over the years, it has changed drastically because of all the development. All you gotta do is just look around us where we are here and look around the islands and see that things have changed so much over the years. Once dollars began to roll, developers with their architectural plans and drawings, everything changed.
Kiowa is a premier gated community. I see it only getting better. We have had tremendous growth in the last couple of years in terms of number of residential homes being built. I see that continuing at least for the next 10 years. At times there's hostility about the rich resort communities at the end of the road in relationship with the demographics of Johns Island, which couldn't be any different. But there are also times when we join together and get along and try to work together. In those kinds of areas, there's a great relationship. In the areas of growth, not so great, and that's when some hostility may come in. But it's all cordial.
I've been living here all my life. I was born and I was raised here. Johns Island was owned by colored people all the time. Just a few white folks. But you take right now, yeah, we didn't have to buy nothing because we grow everything that we eat, we grow. We could plant okra, we could plant sweet potatoes, we could plant white potatoes, we could plant red potatoes, and we could plant butter beans, and we could plant string beans, and we could plant what you call Kentucky wonder.
Well, it's obvious, as you can see, the farmers have given up. They said we can make far more money selling out. And that has a rippling effect because the people who were working on the farms don't have no jobs anymore. But the Freeman boys, for example, those guys, that's in their blood. I believe that you have to kill them to make them get off the farm.
So you love doing what you're doing, you just gotta love doing what you're doing. If you don't like it, you ain't gonna do it. And You just gotta work extra hard to keep everything going. You know, keep trying to stay on top, trying to keep surviving.
Yeah, that one on. But the food, I mean, well, everybody who comes to the islands want to eat. That's, you know, if you contact 100 groups that have been here and just took a survey about the food, and you ask them, well, what is one of the greatest joys that you had while you were here? Food, the cornbread, the okra soup. You know.
I remember when I was small, you know, they would, on Fridays, they call it red rice and fish. Red rice and fish on Fridays. That's what in the South, right? And but then now, red rice is just it's a thing, you know, for in the South. Red rice and okra gumbo. That's it. I mean, we eat other food besides that, but this is one of our this is two of our specialties.
The Gullah tradition, everybody keeps talking about the Gullah tradition or the Geechee language or whatever. It's just been a way of life for us. I mean, we just speak. Some people speak a broken English, and some people speak good English, and some don't speak English at all. And we never really saw ourselves as speaking Gullah as such. We communicated with each other.
The Gullah language? Well, I'm not a Gullah. So all of us. I guess I am the Gullah, but
do you feel like
you understand? You understand how I talk?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I talk bad to you?
No, you talk fine. No.
You understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's all I want to know.
Oh.
So somewhere in there, something kept them together. And that's what we need to try to encourage our children to go back to, just to have the knowledge of it, even if they don't use it.
I was making these baskets, I was 6 years old, over 60 years, and I'm now 72. It started from slavery. This one, they couldn't find jobs, so they started making the basket and started selling them so they could send the kids to school and buy food. It's just from one generation down to the other. Well, the material, for one thing, is getting hard to find. So that's one of the problems. They have some plant on Jones Island, but it didn't do too good. Development, a lot of these, you know, subdivision built up where you could go and find it. And a lot of places that you could go, they don't want you to go on it anymore, so you can't go on, you know, private property. But they don't want you on there. And they're just making it harder and harder to find.
The islands, they are highly charismatic, very, very religious and spiritual.
Churches are very important because when you lose everything else, you can go to the church. So it's going back home, from home, the hand clapping and the swaying and the, you know, interacting with the body language. It was just a normal thing to speak to the pastor, to talk back at the preacher.
Y'all ain't talking. Put that money aside.
I mean, you know, he says something that you can identify with, or you feel something. Amen. Amen. And if he ain't doing what you think he should be doing, come on up, preacher. Come on, preacher. get on up here, get on up here, you know, and that means that you got to move, man. You know, somebody coming in, especially somebody from the outside, coming to the islands for the first time, could be frightened to death that they have never had anything like the call and response.
Today, if you need a healing today, expect a healing. If you need wholeness, expect wholeness. If you have division in your family, on the job, expect restoration. And guess what? There's a Lord.
If they leave the islands, we'll be lost. The people will be lost. The people look forward to these servant leaders to come and to minister. Not only do they minister with helping them to refurbish their homes, they minister to them by showing love, by showing special attention, just by being there talking to them. And if the servant leaders or the missioners leave, we will be in big trouble.
It's not about missionary work as such with regards to converting people to Christianity. I mean, for crying out loud, these people are more deeply grounded in their faith than I am. And they don't need to be converted. For me, there's something about these islands and working with these people and the folks here at the Rural Mission that feeds me. I'm sorrowful to see it happening because when it's gone, it will be missed. And it can never be restored. But it's one of those every little bit helps kind of things. And, you know, the more people get involved, the more there's going to be accomplished. And the load of poverty, the burden of neediness is reduced just that much.
As I travel through the community and over the years how things used to look, houses falling down and raggy and no bathrooms, no toilets and stuff, people going to the woods and things like that. And now you see nice houses, they're painted, they look nice, windows have been replaced. And that in itself makes life better for everybody because you have kept me with my heritage. I don't want to go. You have really made me feel closer to the land. We're living good. Our house looks good. When you live in a decent home, your whole being changes.
I like it because it's quiet and there's not a lot of people, you know, live out here. It will be when Keywa start filling over there.
I didn't know the Keywa had paved road, but you could go on Keywa and pave the whole, every road that you travel on Keywa is paved road. Some people go over there, but I don't go over there. Yes, that's about all I can tell you.